Been a bit since I've played Dead by Daylight. Some of you might remember why. I've been the game's been treating me a lot better recently. I haven't been crashing. So, I'm gonna start making Dead by Daylight videos again. Yay! I'm gonna be unlisting that video as well, the one that talks about it. Yeah. But I want to do... I wanted my first video back to Dead by Daylight to be very special. So, um, if you look up here in the top corner, I have almost 2 million blood points. If you don't know what blood points are, they are the currency in Dead by Daylight that is used to level your blood web, which is then used to level your characters. Here I have my main, Hillbilly. I love Billy, he's amazing. And I'm going to do something that I've been planning on doing for quite a bit now, and I haven't managed to do it until now. So, for to complete the thing that I've been working on for over a year now, I'm pretty sure. I have a few blood points. And together, you and I are going to prestige my Hillbilly for the last time. Let's get to work on that. Okay, here we are. The final step. Prestige 100. Words cannot describe the feeling of finally seeing that 100 next to that name. So, what I'm going to do, just like every other video in the Killer series, we're going to play 3 matches with Hillbilly. One with the build that I always use. This is my standard build, and I use it every single time. I know normally I start out doing the Adept, but actually, you know what, I'll do the Adept first. So we will... There we go. So we will start off by doing the Adept, even though I do already have it, obviously. But we'll do that, and then we will do one of my build that I normally run. And then, honestly, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the third one. But before we do that, I want to see how many offerings and add-ons that I have. So let's check the offerings first. Just getting to Prestige 100, I earned 150 Ebony Moris, 74 Bloody Party Streamers, those are really the only two, I don't know, notable I guess I got 152 black wards, so that's cool. I don't know, like those are the only two really important offerings that I feel like I should mention. Alright, next to add-ons. Over 150 of both ultra rares. So that's pretty cool. Over 200 of every very rare. Almost over 1,000 of every single rare. Same for uncommon. And sadly I can't check the exact number, but last time that I did see it, before the previous update, it was like 2,000 of each one of these, I believe. So kind of sucks that I can't see that anymore, but for all three games, I will be using my normal cosmetic. I know normally I changed that, but I'm not going to do that this time. So, yeah. This is the last 8 hours left in the event, by the way. I did this last minute. But yeah, let's get into the first game of me owning, or me having, I guess, Prestige 100 Hillbilly. Oh god, this is quite possibly the worst map that I could have gotten for this. So indoor maps really are not good for Hillbilly. In fact, they are the worst type of map that you could possibly get. Damn. And I think the part that makes it even worse is the fact that I'm pretty sure that not enduring, Tinker doesn't get activated by blood gens. Sorry, I'm trying to think and play at the same time. So, since blood gens don't activate Tinker, I am basically bringing a empty perk. I know I saw something back here somewhere. Alright, I am already stressing. Deep breaths. I hope this isn't the one that was just on log. I don't remember. We'll find out. Are you the one that was just on here? Oh, you are. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to tunnel you. Okay, so that one was not a blood gen. So right now we're undetectable, which... What is happening? Okay. We're gonna give up that gen in exchange for, everything that just happened, I guess. So one person's already on Death Hook. Oh. Okay. Because realistically, this... I know this is random. This series is, like, meant to get me to get better at different killers. And what is the best show of how good I am on a killer than getting to Prestige 100 on them? And showing off how good I am at that point. I don't think I'm good. I want to make it clear. I'm not saying that I think that I'm good at this game. Wait, what? Ah. Interesting. So I'm coming over here just to make sure they don't start working on that gen again. Ducks into the room. Balanced landing. Interesting. Hi. So that's another den that's gonna go, but that's okay. Oh, hello. Because I don't want to go for the one that was just unhooked, right? Because that's just kind of rude. We're gonna go for the other one if I can find them. Found them. So there are some that just dropped, like, right behind me, right? Was that the Sable? That might have been the Sable. That sounded like the Sable. And I'm not seeing any blood, so I think Yeah, and that's what we need. Because I haven't up there yet. I'm so confused. Where are you leading me? That would have been so cool. Please. If this wasn't an indoor map, dude. Alright, I just need to stop using my chainsaw. I'm making this harder than it has to be. Trying to insta-downer. Hi. What are the chances? Whatever. I thought I heard... Oh! Well, I have to go for her again, right? Because the other person's, like, gonna die if I put them on hook. So even though I don't want to tunnel, I kinda have to at this point. Hi! Okie doke. Good game. We're gonna get the Mori. My first Prestige 100 Mori. I'm so happy. Hell yeah. So I know the game hasn't exactly loaded yet. Ooh, blueprint. So I know the game hasn't exactly loaded yet, but I didn't feel like I explained in proper detail what Hillbilly's perks do. Because that's the point of the series, right? Is to like help people also get familiar with the killer and their perks. So Hillbilly is a base killer. You get him at the start of the game. You just buy the game. You own him. His three perks are Enduring, which makes it where if you get hit with a pallet, the stun duration is shorter. Lightborn, which makes it to where if you get, like you can't get blinded by, like, flashbangs and, like, flashlights and stuff. And, his third perk, Tinkerer, when a generator is almost completed, you can, like, you get a notification about it. So this build, the perks are my standard perks that I always use for Hillbilly. But the add-ons are Stealth Billy. So when I go into a chainsaw sprint, after the first few seconds, I get undetectable, which means my terror radius is just gone. And my other add-on makes it to where anyone outside my terror radius can't hear my chainsaw. So after the first few seconds of chainsawing, no one can hear that I am still actively in the process of using my chainsaw at all. Like right now, no one can tell. So it's really good for sneaking up on people. So my current build, and the one that I always run, is... Oh, I missed that by an inch. Enduring, one of Hillbilly's perks. We discussed it earlier. Spirit Fury, a perk for the Spirit, who I will make a video on one day. Wow, I'm bad. Whispers, which is a common perk, and Lethal Pursuer, which is a nemesis perk. Lethal Pursuer makes it to where I can see people at the start of the match. Whispers just tells me when people are nearby. And Spirit Fury, after I break enough pallets, I can do something really neat. But it's not going to happen just yet. I guess it will. Well, that sucks. That was wasted on that. So after I break enough pallets, the next person who pallet stuns me, the pallet is instantly broken. That really sucks. I really needed that down. Oh! I'll take it. And that is why Silent Chainsaw is so good, because they didn't even know I was coming. No. Just no. Huh? Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna be winning this match. How was that a bum? Sorry. Come here, evil Larry. Wonder where the non-evil Larry is. Oh. A little bit of a stutter there. So it's important to remember, right, no matter how dire a situation looks, right, 1 gen left, no one's dead, this looks really bad for me. And yet, I don't think we're in too bad of a position right now. This might seem like a bit of a scummy way to play, and it kind of is. Just want to try and force her into stage 2. Which did happen. And now... Oh shit, well, we can just play cleanup right now. I don't even blame you. Alright, good game. Catch it, Killer Shack. Okay. So I wanted to check that because I have an archive to sacrifice someone after the in-game collapse has started. Actually, I need to do that to 2 people, but, you know. If I can find this one. Don't like it when they crawl out into the middle of nowhere. Oh, I haven't hooked her yet. Interesting. So there's a chance she could 4%. Let's see if she does. She does not. Oh, well. I don't know why you wouldn't just... And now I have to kill this girl. Because the bot won't give up. Unless... No, actually, I think the bot will die first. Nice. So I will be able to at least progress my archive. Not complete it, but progress it. I don't want to leave her on the ground until then, but, like, she has the option to abandon. She could leave at any time. Darn. Okay. Cool. Alright, next game. So both of my add-ons are just meant to decrease recovery time after a chainsaw. It decreases it by a total of 15% as long as I'm not in overdrive. Next, my perks are Undying, Face the Darkness, Nothing But Misery, and Save the Best for Last. Save the Best for Last makes it where when I hit someone who is not the obsession, I gain a stack up to 8, and those stacks make it where my successful basic attack is faster. Nothing But Misery, after I hit people 8 times with basic attacks, a totem lights, and that totem makes it to where anytime that I hit someone, they are slowed until that totem is broken. Or slowed temporarily for, like, I think it's 15 seconds. I might be way overshooting that. But it slows people after I hit them for a second. Face the Darkness, after I hit someone, anyone outside of my terror radius can scream every once in a while. And Undying just makes my totems last a little bit longer. It's basically just to, like, as a backup in case they find my totems a little bit too fast. Alright, Autohaven. Honestly, I will take it. Last time that I tried to record this match, I got sent to Garden of Joy. That's awkward. I got sent to Garden of Joy, which was not too fun, not too joyous. Look at how fast that recovery time is. Alright, so we actually don't want to hit people with our chainsaw with this build. What we want to do instead is that. Okay. Oh, she just ran. She wasn't even trying to mind me. Fair enough. Oh, the secondary effect of Undying is actually coming into play a little bit here. Alright, so the secondary effect of Undying that I didn't mention is if someone walks near a dull totem, if Undying is still active, I can see their aura. That almost never comes into play, which is why I wasn't going to mention it. But she walked close enough to a totem, so... Okay, well, I mean... Okay, then. So basically, my one perk is, you know what? Fair enough, you earned that one. I didn't even notice that you were doing that. So basically my one perk is already almost active, and I can just go ahead and activate it by... Oh. Life. Okay. Sure. Okay, they DC'd. Wow. That was their first hook, too, because they were rescued last time. Why'd they DC? Okay, so what I just did there was a slide. So by looking down a little bit, you can slide off the front of this car. Like that. So that can be used for some tricky mind games. So now my second perk is active. Or my second perk, my final perk is active. It doesn't do much, but what it does do is pretty nice. I'm not even going to try and go over there. I saw someone over there, and I don't know if it was that thing with the flashbang. I did hear the Fang, and that would be because she's, like, right around here somewhere. That was my Undying, luckily. So especially against the bot, like the bots are more difficult to hit with the chainsaw in my opinion. And I'm not saying that like bots are better than regular players, well kind of. But not to be rude, right? So, the way that bots in Dead by Daylight work is they can see you at all times as if you were a killer, even through walls. They always know your location. Interestingly, they can also blind you through walls. So, if you're playing as killer and someone DCs and you have a bot, be careful of that. We're gonna pick up this fang. Uh-oh. That's okay. Yeah, I should have just took the normal hit. It is kind of interesting to see how many flashbangs that she's gotten. Because you can't get flashbangs by working on blood gens, you have to work on the normal gens. Which means all of the normal gens on the map are probably 99 at this point. Yeah, you thought you could do that? I'm not that blind. If you didn't see what she did, she hid in that little corner, so I'd just, like, walk right past her. Whoa there. Luckily for me, I'm not that blind. So, sadly, the moment that this fang dies, I will be locked at the amount of stacks that I have in Save the Best for Last. So, I really want to try and get a fourth before that fang completely dies, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get it, yeah. That's okay. 3 permanent stacks is still pretty good. Hi. So they only need 1 gen left. But, luckily, there's only 2 of them left. And I know where both of them are. So now we try and find this last girl. The final fang. Seaman lover. And before you question why I said that, in case you for some reason can't read the screen, that is this Fang's name. Her name in-game is Seaman Lover. There's no space in between sea and man. But, you know, if I don't add the space, YouTube doesn't quite enjoy it. I'm lost. I'm so tired. It's like 3:30 in the morning, by the way. I've been awake all night trying to record this video. That always works. I swear to God, that always works. Like, you don't need some fancy tech, honestly. 99% of the time, the simplest mind games work. Should we finish it off with a Mori? Kinda want to. We'll finish it off with a Mori. Just making sure they didn't bring the hatch offering, because that would be free blood points if they did. Alright. The final Mori of the video. My second ever Prestige 100 Hillbilly Mori. Hell yeah.